I hear the best time to visit Newton is 2 years ago, before the cult of rift-worshipping murder enthusiasts started bloodying up the place.
Okay. Okay, that must have been one of the ones that was broken. They said that there was a new update for the game that fixed some broken Xbox achievements.
Oh, okay.
And so then one popped up that I got quite a while ago, collecting all those magazines. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna grab it. Okay, it's just a auto dock. Check real quick, see if there's anything I need. Might as well. Alright, so do I have to go? It didn't show up as a gadget. So do you just approach?
Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
Oh, I see it.
You're the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center, aided and abetted by one of our very own arbiters, no less. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. Sprat caught your tongue? So be it. We can forgo civilities. I will await you in the hangar. There, bullets may fly more freely than words.
Okay.
Better investigate.
Right, so we go that way.
Wait.
Oh, blew him apart.
Truck's ready if you need a house call.
Edging forward. Attacking selflessly without complaint.
The Illudium PU-38 explosive space modulator. Oh, that's where he was calling from. Whoops. Oh, that's... Okay. Ah ha 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 ha. Know where I just came from? I could use that to go up. And I go through this door now. Nope, still barred. Huh. Yep, that's where we came in. That just opened this door. New door out of here. Yeah, it's, again, just where I was. Fuck. Need to change my device back. Hey, Glass, what's up?
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed, broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree, including the potential to restore this information, albeit imperfectly. I expect the Sovereign will be most pleased. I'm scheduled to meet with him later today to discuss my findings more in depth. Note to self, impress upon the Sovereign the risks of this research, lest he insist on attending the next demonstration. I surely cannot rely on Valancourt to do his actual job.
But of course not. Okay, check the computer. A happy sovereign makes for happy work. Back in the same spot again? Yeah. Back up here. Okay, so now I guess we'll take the elevator. Oh, maintenance access card that I could have used rather than a lockpick. Right there. Oh, we are at 4. Okay. No, I guess we can only go there.
Never more content.
How was that again? Well, they can't do that through the door, but I can't. Quack, quack, quack. Looks like the only way to go is up.
Rift customers of the
It always says.
Frolic, prance, and shimmy to your heart's reasonable abandon?
No, it's only for celebrating the downfall of our enemies. Distemperament can hide in plain sight. Oh, you're up. Quick once over.
Miranda would have been 17 today. I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown. Will she recognize her father, I wonder? After all he has done to bring her back? Will she gaze upon him with pride? Happiest of returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
The Sovereign's own quarters. I am in awe. Any detritus you may see is most assuredly part of his great plans.
Belly up to the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Always look down first.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
I got you. Oops, there's. Okay, that's just that other door. Got it. Alright. So I don't know how I gotta get the card from the other dude's quarters.
Sure am glad we don't have to fight the Automegs, Commander. All that clanging on metal would have given me a headache.
No, that's not where we're gonna go yet. It's the way it wants us going. So clearly, that's not the way to go first. Need to figure out how to get to that one. Which was through here.
Think we can open that goopy rift now? I want to see it up close.
Armageddon, huh? Didn't stay open a huge amount of time.
Sustain the system. Serve the sovereign.
Trouble it.
Okay. Let's see what Armageddon does, or what kind of weapon it is. Or Armagoobadon. You don't need to arm this weapon. It will be taken care of, or it will take care of the arming. Nice. It uses biomass canisters. Stable organic rift material. Okay, it's got a magazine of 6, but it shoots 4 at a time. That doesn't make a lot of sense. No, I guess just up to 4 quick succession. Okay. 49 is not bad. Yeah, but Big Bang does 2,115, but only got 6 rounds right now. Okay, now
Perfect society demands perfect. I like that. Do you suppose there's been another incident? Like the one with the Sovereign?
No. It seems we may have been intruded upon during the Consul's announcement. I heard it from one of Valancourt's men. An outsider, apparently. Violent.
Oh, ghastly.
helps actually hit him.
Replenishing my firearm.
Pick me up for you. Back in business.
Where's that? Where's that pick me up? So that is where I'm going. Okay, so that's restricted wing access card, which is what we do want first. Okay, that's back from whence we came. Got it.
Yeah, it's my professional opinion that Valancourt's got issues. This manner of tidiness is compensating for something.
He's also got a drinking problem. Incident logs.
My family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research. What I cannot understand is what you intend to do with it. What exactly are you plotting?
Suspicion is unbecoming, Henry. And restoring Arcadia to resplendence is my sole aim, as it should be yours. Yet you remain intent to use the rift for the most tenuous of means.
You forget yourself, Consul. Pray, I do not forget all the loyal service you have given me, or you might lose more than just your standing in my affections.
Ooh. No wonder. You wanted to send him to mental refreshment. Oh, yes, so now we return to Dr. Hurley. Yeah, bring that back to her first. There's a quid pro quo. So to speak. So now I need to be going down. Ooh.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay in mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first.
Should he ever amass the courage to confront me in the flesh, I shall deal with him as I see fit.
Of course. An Arbiter's judgment is always sound. Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues.
Well, doesn't seem to be anything to find through here. That's true, I've already been through here. Yay. I think I did. Oops. I think I scrapped the Matriarch's skull. Whoopsie-doo.
There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Let's open the hood, shall we? Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene. That could lead us to the evidence we need.
Whoa. And my game froze. Oh, well, this just sucks ass. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to crash my game and come back. So the only thing that's working is the Xbox button. Whoops. Well, it's just me here right now, so I guess it's not really going to matter. I'll be back. Yeah, that was weird. It's the first game crash
When
I've
the lab
had.
codes say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit.
Looks like this was after. Check my ammo. Yep, got 10 of them now. Try this again.
open the hood, shall we?
Let's do this real quick. Okay. We're saved. We're back.
Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene. Original scene that could lead us to the evidence we need.
I'm just gonna stay open. I can't take it. I'd like to find her arm floating in here. But you know, that would be funny. Okay.
You've discovered something.
Okay. See if there's anything else more to gain from here. I don't think there is. Found out here. Says that there's still something I didn't discover. Well, it seems to insinuate there's still something I didn't discover. Yeah, I think I've gotten... I should have gone the other route on that one. It might have given me more information. Yep, I think that's all I'm going to get, so...
You've discovered something?
Yes.
I knew it! I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. The man cannot defecate without humming a protectorate anthem. For all the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. Did you uncover anything else? How did this go unnoticed during final checks? This is surely why the rift destabilized on us. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them.
That's all I got.
I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt, now. Absolutely not. I want to see that villain's face when his crime is finally exposed. The dead do make poor chroniclers. Very well. Much as I would like to be present for the hoisting of Valancourt's petard, there's sense in what you say. Valancourt is unlikely to provide conversation before slipping you a bullet, so I recommend slipping him one first. Be ready to fight and give him no quarter. When it's done, return to me. Erstwhile, I will be doing my ample best not to chew through my nail beds.
Just a while. That didn't take long.
Closer inspection.
To battle! I am primed to punish. On the authority of the thumb!
Sealed?
I heard fighting. Well, what happened? Did he beg forgiveness? Did he grovel?
No, he just fell down.
Thus always to traitors. Morale will certainly improve in the lab now, I should think, provided Valancourt's replacement is not also an absolute Pilgarlic.
If Valancourt's replacement
Pilgarlic.
is anything other than routinely amiable, I shall return and bludgeon them within an inch of their life. Mark my words.
I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude.
Thanks, but I'm afraid you'll have to die now. I can't leave any witnesses.
Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive. I'll see to it.
More goop. Excellent.
Now that you have the Rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Did I do that? Hey. Right, that is still here. Come out and head left. Seems to be the only rifts so far here. That wouldn't be left, that would be right. You know, the other left. Sure, looks like a cave up there. Oh, what the hell? Let's go check that out first. Oh, oh boy, that's a big ass cave. Okay. Ew.
I've eyes.
No manners.
Sorry, I couldn't let you have all the fun.
Take your patience.
So neither of those. Okay. No, they just kind of. Well, the one guy didn't drop anything. All pretty good size to come out of that little indentation. Not really big enough to call it a cave.
Have you considered that submitting ourselves voluntarily is proof enough that we don't require it, and would in fact waste resources that could be better spent on other subjects? To remind you that we are at war. All loyal subjects must be willing to sacrifice their own betterment on behalf of the greater good. I believe this is one of those instances.
Stay true, outsider.
I shall never understand you corporatists. Gating that which is necessary to life behind currency only breeds misery.
Well, that's your problem right there. Thinking currency is only for necessities. Ain't you ever wanted to get something extra? Something you can't normally have?
The Protectorate provides for all my needs. Though I suppose I wouldn't mind having my own team of performing crabbles. Huh? Speaking purely... I shall not stay your execution. What's that? Let us return to the subject at hand. Though I suppose I wouldn't mind having my own team of performing crabbles. Speaking purely theoretically.
Y'all can testify they attacked first.
Better investigate.
All we did was end the fight. Expediently. Ooh. He fell to pieces. Personal Reflections, number 247. And blink. Did I just lose your audio for you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Give me a second. I just wanted to check something. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. I figured it would just, since I told it to connect on mine, assumed it would just take mine. But evidently it didn't want to do that. Okay, so we got that. Okay, I took the Bluetooth back off, so. I just wanted to check a level on. Yeah. They're volted. Chick, you're standing right there. You didn't have to jump on anything. Two more levels to go. And we'll be maxed out. Maxed out until a DLC comes out. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. Go there. We're on the even, so I'll go back to. Well, I really wonder, since I'm at 15 on those two, be 16 and 17 max. Is it really worth taking those up? Should I throw something into any of the other skills? I just don't know that Getting those two up. Any higher. I know speech. I don't know speech, but I don't think speech. Taking it up. To 16 or 17 is really going to benefit me. I doubt it. I had speech check that was 20 and obviously couldn't do anything with that. I can see there being a random lockpick that's higher. Shit. If I don't, I'm going to need it. I had a plan, might as well stay the course. I just wasted nose, but oh well. That gives me nothing new. I didn't put anything in a different category. Sure, why not?
Malefactor ahead.
Back in business. aftermarket parts are primed.
Reroute all disruptive influences.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnatarium here on Praetor is unique.
It is
Wellnatarium.
personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Gray gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Prosecuting! Viscerally!
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Hostile side.
Only the Protectorate
Grass
possesses
tingling.
the advanced
All charged
technology
up.
and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more
You have my
refreshing.
thanks and my hammer.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community.
They're operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Seems suspect to me.
Taking punitive action!
Trouble about my hammer.
this area is cleared, so not to worry.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Oh, I can't talk to him.
Doctors are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
What else did you do was in here? Well, they closed the outer doors.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a century.
Stand ready.
I shall not stay your execution.
Hey, easy with the fratricide.
Possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment
Trying to keep
process.
coming up
That's why we are all happy
like an enemy combatant.
and others
If your Duke's out, I'm gonna take you out.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements. It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject
right.
to the most exalted vigilant. We come in, come right in, and be refreshed. You're all in this together.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Reprioritin.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process.
That's why we are all happy and contented.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm?
Jesus, I scared
Shed
the
all
crap out
manner
of
of
me.
imperfect thoughts? All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail, and a quick dip into the lake of particularity to abrade your imperfections. I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say, goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
As an arbiter, I welcome any procedure that...
Placid Waters Wellnetarium.
Why is the room spinning?
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say refreshed to be?
Unsanctioned. I'm realigned with the paradigm.
Gray gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
To deliberate is to court ruin.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to
Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
That doe-eyed expression, those ambling sentences. I do believe this individual is mentally refreshed. We may be able to use that.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Placid Waters Wellnetarium is the primary mental refreshment facility on Praetor. We are tasked with ensuring local subjects are serene, untroubled, and operating at peak efficacy. Right as rain, neighbor. Right as rain. And soon you'll be just like me.
Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher.
Head Refresher Gould says mental refreshment increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. I've undergone the procedure myself. Several times, they say, and look at me now, never more content.
Enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
None authorized to you. Not until completion. Now there. No need to fear evaluation. It's just a few brief fleeting questions, all perfectly harmless, I assure you. Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation.
Greetings, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented.
Incorrect! But your response has merited a yaysayer verbal commendation for exceptional tactfulness in the field, allowing you partial credit. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal Protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process
0 times 10.
refreshing than ever.
Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief?
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Preserve set progress. Sustain the system.
Unacceptable. Obsequious denial detected. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you?
Happy and contented, and others are not.
Processing determination. An acceptable response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 100 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed 1 floor down, where you will be directed further. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Than ever. Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
Your teacher has to take a test.
Wonder what it says about us that we got mistaken for patients.
Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Waylon
and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Waylon!
Haven't had an imperfect greetings, new person. You have a look of query about you. I have answers to questions and no questions to answer.
Prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
Magazine
only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented.
One thing I see in
and
book,
others are not.
magazine.
Right as rain. Right as rain.
Dictates we repel invasive elements.
They never questioned, never doubted.
Hello.
Their zeal never lagged.
Oh,
boys.
you're new.
While there are
Must be.
many mental
You still retain that look
refreshment
of
facilities
inquiry
to be
and
found throughout
deliberation.
Arcadia, Placid
I'm Waylon.
Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally
No,
overseen
my daughter's
by
name is
head
Emily.
refresher
Millie
Gould,
is a nickname
the
for
top
Emily, but
cognitive
I don't call her
divisor
that.
responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement, but still, they try.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant.
Are you in disguise?
Fulfill our duty
I don't
to the
recognize
Protectorate.
so-and-so as a title.
We're all in this together.
This feels a bit curious to me, but I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the treatment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind. into
Some
a
say the
thing of
sovereign
symmetry.
sluggers are better, but the efficients always used to rule in their favor. Anyhow, my daughter got me this ball to commemorate a big game. I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. On account I tried to leave once or twice before. Saw them put it in a closet behind reception upstairs. Suppose so. Maybe almost, at least. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry. Though there are 2 automecs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and ambling off.
And others are not.
Oh, well, Met controls are typically handled via a terminal. Probably one upstairs, but we're not allowed up there. Maybe you can find a way, though. I'll be dithering about here in the meanwhile.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by head refresher
Medicament
Gould,
dispensement has
the
concluded
top
for today.
advisor
Please
responsible
proceed
for
to
making
the
mental
lecture hall
refreshment
to request an
process
exception.
more refreshing than
Medicament
ever.
dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this freedom they celebrate is a yawning chaos, and their choice is an invitation to failure, loss, and anarchy. It is a sad
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
At its base, humanity undying, cravenly, inept, and slothful. We, the Protectorate, are not. Because we do not allow ourselves.
We're off to be refreshed. So nice to be refreshed.
fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies... inclinations and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
The console provides, the system abides.
Curiosity does not enter into
advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented. And other...
That's just weird. Yeah, when I had the bucket on, it's supposed to make me invisible. No. You know, just like Gomer.
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Evidence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
We're refreshed, so refreshed, mentally, I confess, so refreshed.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnatarium here on Prager is
Refresher.
Ah, you've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Refreshing than ever. Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all
customers
times.
about.
The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Preserve said progress. Sustain the system. Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Don't forget, your unthinking compliance lets the paradigm run with flawless efficiency. Unthinking
Okay,
is
didn't really have
essential.
anything worth.
Unthink today.
I figured he was going to have.
Unthink forever.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Oops. Try one more time.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Hey, you got nothing.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher. Cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more
kids. Nez, get the fuck in here.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing.
Oh shit. Didn't see this dude in here. stop dying outright.
Rosemead, my injuries are not superficial.
Oh, sorry.
You have my thanks and...
Light instruction.
Say, what's that sound? Why does the wall look so soft all of...
Oh, do I detect a whiff of reprioritin gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Wait. Ha! You're not a Protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
And so the scientist becomes the lab sprat. Fitting, ain't it?
Well, this is normally where you'd say something. Listen to this one. You're a hoot. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe me? I can prove it. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly, speak plainly. You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your purpose here, and whose employ you're under. A proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for. I believe in the strength of our ideals. I'm quite certain I'll win you over. What's more, our colloquy promises to be vastly more diverting than my usual day-to-day blather. But if I'm wrong, what would Auntie's choice or the Order or my word, you're not a scrapper? Well, none of them will know what to do with our advanced know-how. There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order? Our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them? My position is a burden gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order is chaos to us. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists? That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare. People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry. As it is right now, repelling faulty logic and wrong-headed thinking with gusto. No, the refreshment process isn't about thwarting examination, but obviating fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's about making people happy. Well, you've raised some interesting points, I suppose. Any other clever assertions you'd like to put forward before I fully evaluate your performance here? How very nice of you to say. You're not half bad yourself, for a non-protectorate not me. Huh. Taken as a whole, that was the most engaging conversation I've had in... oh, well, couldn't even say. Yes, it's true. I am thoroughly disturbed by how much you made me question many long-held beliefs. But frankly, that was quite invigorating. Now, what next? Why, I'd say you're right. That would prove without the shadow of a doubt its safeness and efficacy, wouldn't it? Tell you what, I'll get in and you work the controls over there.
No, I'm not going to do that. Go here.
Goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
You know, I suppose there is something ever so slightly disturbing about this.
And now he's trapped in the mental cage of his own making. Might be satisfying if this weren't so, well, so damn bleak.
So important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, styles untoward inclinations, and... the mind into a thing of symmetry. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty. There are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia. Placid Waters Wellnetarium, here on Praetor, is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould,
Wait,
the top cognitive devisor responsible
I was led to
for
believe
making
my
the
case
mental
required
refreshment process
minimal
more
treatment.
refreshing than ever.
But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
this the lowest level here, or is it not? No, there's only level 2. Somehow I need to get down to level 3. I'm guessing to release Henry, if I choose to do so. And at this point, I may not even be able to do so.
Hostile ahead. What's the plague?
The console provides, the system abides. Job is a virtue. Every part is a calling. Every subject ensures a glorious bounty.
Oh, there.
Sure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Hey, why'd you come running in here?
Don't forget, your unthinking compliance lets the paradigm run with flawless efficiency. Unthinking is essential. Unthink today. Unthink tomorrow. Unthink...
How do we get the other priority passes?
I sense scum and...
Our commander hangs for a friend!
Medkit coming your way!
Unleash my might upon them! I would not refuse. Most...
Commander, medic's order!
Subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
reset progress, sustain the system.
Grasicci, aggressor's near.
At your word, I shall charge!
Throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium, here on Praetor, is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. Requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium, here on Praetor, is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
So, is there... You know he's here, but is there no way to get to him?
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Prater is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive devisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
The console provides, the system abides.
Awesome. Nope, there's no way to get to the Sovereign.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Prater is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive devisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process.
Yeah, no, I didn't find a full priority pass. Ugh.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
Oh, I went into that room, but okay.
And refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Head back.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
taking lead.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today? Response, zeal, noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share your promising self-diagnosis. I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of Reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cog once more.
Over here for a second. We'll go back over there.
Villains abound. Be on guard.
Some...
mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
And he got knocked clear into the wall.
Stymies untoward inclinations and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology
Your vitals
behind
look
the
grim,
mental
Commander.
refreshment process. That's why we are all happy.
Prudence dictates we have all disruptive influences.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate skills for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign.
Duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating
So I don't have the full privilege badge.
at all times. The paradigm
Hmm.
requires it.
So where do we find this full privilege badge?
Prudence dictates we love all disruptive influences.
The console provides, the system abides.
The console provides, the system abides.
Possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system.
We reject
Serve
individualism
sovereign.
in all its many forms.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
Personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing
To
than
do your
ever.
job is a virtue. Every part is a call. Every subject ensures glorious bounty for all.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. Duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into
Up to
a
him.
plane of symmetry.
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Oh, so that full privilege pass was supposedly on an observation room desk. Huh. Not sure how I would have missed that, but evidently I must have.
Protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation,
And everything up here. Okay, and others are not.
Don't forget, your unthinking compliance lets the paradigm run with... responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever. Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our benevolent ruler, the Consul.
I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal Protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually.
Yep, missed it right there.
The Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment
All
process.
subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign.
Others are not.
I missed it.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
We've got company, Commander, and friendly kind.
What?
Personally overseen by
fixed. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue
Society demands
stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now. You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities.
The system abides.
Why, I'm his attendant, of course. I have seen to the Sovereign's personal needs since he was a mere, but of course vibrant and robust, infant. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
My Sovereign, what have they done to you? No, and certainly not the embodiment of all that is the Protectorate. This is a greater crime than all I have witnessed.
Deserves what? Whatever do you mean? We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself.
Cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting, absurd nonsense about how the Consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time. Preposterous. The Consul and all the Vigilant are above reproach. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm, or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented.
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care, as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
I suppose there is nothing we can do at this juncture. Guard him well, Feld. I shall honor him, in health and infirmity alike. I swear it.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellness
Yep, he's just a... He's not even a blathering idiot, he's just comatose.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency.
That's what I wanted to see.
Refreshing than ever.
Okay, we get the dude we came here to get. I mean, granted, he's kind of evil himself. I mean, he kind of fucked up, left, you know, left things in a bad state, but Took mummies. Work and bastardized it.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue entertainment, stymies untoward inclination, and refashions the
Oh, Jesus. Can't we get out of here? Okay.
collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed foods.
Practically.
Bliss and plenty.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sun.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental
Dude still just hang out then is. Yep.
Hello. You find my pitch ball?
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have.
Oh, commemorative pitch ball. I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor.
Okay. Ready to go then, I suppose. If we get separated, I'll meet you there.
Responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
You mentioned my daughter afore, didn't you? Is she waiting for me somewhere through there? This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you enough. Now, after you. By all means. Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes you out to be.
Prudence. Synchronicity. He gone. Selective.
All charged up.
Oh crap, that's not what I wanted. That on.
Still girding my strength. Ugh.
How is this even possible? This has to be representative of some type of instrument miscalibration.
I wish that were the case, but I've ascertained that the calibration is within acceptable margin of error and have replaced the... If these readings are accurate, then I'm equally aghast that we haven't observed more deceased wildlife washing up on the shores.
You have a valid point. Somewhere on Plata, the flora and fauna are already tremendous.
Hopefully they can outlast Andy's occupation.
At least they say aunties and not aunties.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
Or you become blathering idiots together. Or dead together. A lot of you became dead together.
Every protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
There, a misbegotten fool, soon to fall.
Well, that's not where I thought it was taking me. The hell is it taking me?
Yeah.
Watchtowers. There's a door there. But I don't see what good. Okay, there's gives you something to climb up over there. But I can't. Nope. Okay, so I gotta do that one. And then come out here to do that one. Gotta do them in tandem. Give me the goop, give me the goop! Damn it! Damn it. I need that goop. Oh well. Alright, well, that's longer than I intended again. But it is what it is. I'd say have a good Friday, everybody. But hey, it's just me, so see ya.